I'm here with the chief guest for today at FutureMinds Expo 2025, Professor Janaka Yasantha Ruwanpura, former Vice Provost and Vice President, Research International of 𝐓𝐸𝐿𝐥 School of Engineering, University of Calgary, Canada. Good morning, Good morning, Professor.
Good morning.
It's an honor to have you here for a conversation. Before we start, I would like to know a little bit of your background.
Yeah, so I was a proud alumni and all boy of Nalanda College. Then I had my primary education at the University of Moratuwa. I went through the quantity surveying degree program here. And then after that, I was a lecturer at the University of Moratuwa, as well as a consultant quantity surveyor in the construction industry. Then I moved to the United States for my master's. I went to do my PhD in construction engineering and management at the University of Alberta. And then in 2001, I joined the University of Calgary as an assistant professor in engineering, and then of course rose up all the way to a full professor, Canada Research Chair in project management, and also I'm actually proud to say that I'm a dual professional. I'm technically what they call the chartered quantity survey here is in Canada called professional quantity survey. Also, I'm a professional engineer in Canada, which is a regulated profession in Canada. And then, I'm specializing in both fields. And then 2013, for the last 11 years, I have been the, as you mentioned, I was the Vice Provost and Associate Vice President, Research for International, which is, the short title is a Pro Vice Chancellor, International and Research, according to the UK system. So that's my academic and professional background over the years, where the foundation step from Nalanda College.
That sounds delightful. Coming from a small country like Sri Lanka, you have gone to the peak in education. As a person who has pursued the peak in higher education, what do you think is the most important in pursuing higher education? What is your advice for the younger generation?
I mean, the key is, this is for all the kids who are studying at any level. I think it's really critical for them to really focus, because you get a small time in your life to do your primary, secondary and higher education. So the key thing is that if you focus and do your studies well, whatever the discipline it is, right? You might be passionate about the medical side of education or engineering side of education or a business or social sciences or humanities or whatever it is. My message is focus, don't lose your opportunity to do your studies, because if you study well, and then especially if you do effort in your primary, secondary and the higher education, then you can navigate yourself to whatever the discipline they want to study. Like I'm a product where I had my entire education, including the university education in Sri Lanka, going through the public education, and I think it's important that we take the advantage of that system in a way, in a positive way, because it's an investment the government is making, so that we'll try to take the maximum opportunity from that and study well. But again, as you know, it all depends. It's huge competition. So with that competition, you have other options available.
Yeah.
And I think, compared to the year that I did my advanced level, now the students have a lot more opportunities in Sri Lanka, where they could study in Sri Lanka. They could study in Sri Lanka collaborating with foreign universities, or they can go abroad and then do the foreign education, or they can do part of the education in Sri Lanka and the rest of their education in abroad, in a number of countries. So the main thing is, don't lose that focus, because if you don't study well, then down the road you will come across and say, hey, I didn't get a chance to study, I had an opportunity, I missed my opportunity. Then your investment and effort will be a lot more. So my message to the younger generation is, you have an opportunity, don't miss the opportunity, take the maximum advantage of the opportunity, focus, study well on whatever the area that you want to study, right? Somebody might be passionate to be a doctor. Somebody may be passionate to be an engineer. Somebody might say, no, I don't want to be in that one. I want to get into marketing. I don't want to get into tourism. Doesn't matter. Like, focus and then go to your destination.
So as a summary, what you are saying is with the right focus and the discipline, sky is your limit.
Technically, yes. And at the same time, you need to do a little bit of planning for that. I think, and I'm actually, I speak a lot about the planning aspect of it. So plan what you want to do in the future. And then based on that plan, create a vision for yourself. And with that vision, I think my keywords are nothing is impossible as long as you are committed and you, whatever the target that you are trying to achieve is optimistic and be ethical and professional, and you can get there. That was my message to anybody, whether you are a young person or an adult or a matured person. I think that message goes across.
Thank you for that valuable words, Professor. My last question is, you went on a tour inside the exhibition hall. What do you think about it? How do you feel about the opportunities that we are providing here at FutureMinds Expo 2025?
First of all, I want to thank Nalanda College and the Junior OBA for creating this opportunity 20 years ago. I think it's amazing. You can see the impact today. So you are bringing from one primary top school in Sri Lanka through their Old Boys Association is creating an immense opportunity to the younger generation in the country. And that's a huge impact. And it's clearly a vision set at that time, and through the baby steps, they have come to this level. So when I went through the exhibition, I met many education providers who are giving opportunities for the students on a number of different disciplines, both academically and professionally. And also there's opportunities for them to study in Sri Lanka or study abroad in a number of countries, including Canada, where I live. And then also they have choices where they could do part of the education here and the part of the education abroad as well.
Yeah.
And then the key is for the kids to really navigate with the opportunities that we have in the FutureMinds so that they can have options, they can have alternatives. So you can analyze and evaluate your options and say, what do I really want to be? And then the providers can help you to get to that destination, right? So in that way, again, I want to congratulate the FutureMinds team and Nalanda for setting it up and then giving access to all these students and then bringing the educational providers, including some of them I have seen anywhere from other commercial players as well. Those who are providing financial incentives, those who are providing insurance, and those who are providing visa consultations. And then of course with the study abroad, I think it's a great package for the students to embark on it and then to take it and then navigate themselves to whatever the destination that they want to go and achieve.
Thank you so much, Professor, spending your time with us, coming today and encouraging us. As Professor correctly said, we are offering a vast range of options and opportunities for you. So don't miss this opportunity. Hurry over to Galle Town Hall today and tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Just don't miss this opportunity. Thank you so much.